Hello and welcome to my keto kitchen. I'm Victoria. Today we're going to make keto buttermilk biscuits. We're going to dive right in today. I need 2.5 cups of my Perfected Keto Flour, and 2.5 cups is 262 grams. With this flour, I'm going to put about half of it into a food processor, and this is because the large food processor that I had, I dropped it and it broke into pieces. So for now I have my smaller one. So we have our 2.5 cups of Perfected Keto Flour. If you have a large food processor, do this all at one time. I can't because I don't. Next, I have 1 stick of cold cubed butter, and I'm going to put half of the butter into the food processor. And I'm going to have to do this process twice because I have such a small food processor at the moment. So I am going to get this well blended. You can't do it too long, it'll turn into a ball of dough. You just want to incorporate the flour and have the butter cut up into tiny pieces. There we go. That looks really good. See, it just looks like flour again. What I'm watching for is for the flour to stop jumping because of the butter. Perfect. Once it starts moving, that blade starts to move really smoothly, you know the butter is completely mixed very well and chopped up. So what makes this buttermilk biscuits is going to be 1 tablespoon of buttermilk powder, a pinch of salt. Next, I need 1 tablespoon of baking powder, 1/4 of a cup of allulose, and I'm going to mix all of this up. So once I get this mixed so that I don't see any more white, so the baking soda, the buttermilk powder, the allulose, I don't want to see little white granulars. I need it to all be very well mixed. And lastly, we need 1 cup of milk. So you can use water. You can use 3 parts water, 1 part heavy cream. We need 1 cup of liquid. I am going to use my Carb Master milk. I'm going to use 1 cup of that. You can use 1 cup of unsweetened almond milk, 1 cup of unsweetened coconut milk. You can use a Carb Master milk. If you use Fairlife milk, it'll be a little more carbs than this is going to be. So right now I'm using 1 cup milk. And I'm going to mix this well. Okay, right here I have an ice cream scoop. I am going to scoop out ice cream scoop size biscuits. And let's see how many we get. I want to show you this dough, this batter, up close because you can see the little chunks of butter throughout this batter. So we got 10 biscuits. So this means that with 10 biscuits, the carb count for my batch is going to be 2.3 carbs per biscuit. So that's what I have here. It's going to depend if you only use 1 tablespoon of buttermilk powder. I believe that is 7.5 carbs for the tablespoon. Also, it's going to depend on the milk that you use. My milk was 3 carbs. If you use a heavy cream water milk, there won't be any carbs. If you use water, there won't be any carbs. That's going to change the carb count. So a stable carb count that you could go by, which I'll put in the description box below, is 2.5 cups of my flour is 12.5 carbs. And then from there, depending on which milk you use, how much buttermilk powder that you use, you will add or subtract, and then it will also depend on how many biscuits that you get. So this is going into my oven at 425 degrees for 10 minutes. And I will bring these back and break one of these on camera and eat 1 or 2. Be right back. I just broke this one on camera for you. I see a soft, looks like a moist spot. I'm actually going to put these back into the oven for 2 more minutes. I don't want the inside to be moist. I want them to cook all the way through. So let's go with 12 minutes. Okay, number 2. Now I'm recommending 12 minutes, not 10. I don't think 10 is long enough for this recipe. Now, we're gonna do that again. We're gonna take this one, we're gonna break this one and see if the inside is fully cooked. And that is it. 425 degrees for 12 minutes will give you a perfect biscuit. Okay, so now I am going to taste this. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Whoa, this is fabulous. This is amazing. Okay. Oh my word. Wow. I really hope you guys make this. I mean, wow. What I'm going to do when I turn the camera off, I'm actually going to go and make my gravy that's in my biscuits and gravy video, and I'm going to slather gravy all over these biscuits. Cup of coffee, biscuit, I just need some butter and some jelly. But I can't eat all of these before I make the gravy. That's something I would tend to do. I hope you enjoyed this video today. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you make this, please put it down in the comments below. Remember, 425 for 12 minutes, not 10. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I post every Tuesday and Friday, and you have a blessed day.